Yo, what is up, everybody? I have one question for you. Are you ready to hop aboard the Hayne train? We're taking Jared Hayne in the first round of this draft champions draft. We had two great quarterbacks to choose from, but you know what? I just felt like taking Hayne. Why not try him out, see how he does? The Australian rugby player, as you guys all know, who actually got cut by the 49ers today as we pass up on a quarterback and take the right guard in Zach Martin, trying to get some offensive linemen for Hayne to run behind. And now we get some defense to play when Hayne's not on the field. Either Clay Matthews or Ryan Kerrigan, we're thinking here. Brent Grimes is really too good of a cornerback in this game, even though he's an 84 overall. But we are going to take Clay Matthews to stuff up the middle. Round 8, we can get an elite tight end, a nice receiving threat. Though we can also get Vincent Jackson. With that height, we're going to get the receiver as we continue to build that offensive line in round 10. Now to round 11. Now it's time to continue building that offensive line. We're not going to take a running back since we already have Hayne. We could add Michael Floyd, who will be a great number 2 receiver, but I mean, we have so much invested in this offensive line and we don't have a quarterback yet. We might have to build this team around the run game, as we also might build this team around our front 7 based on the players we're getting. Either Tamba or Kyle Williams, and we go with Tamba Hawley. Our linebacking core is fierce right now. We could continue adding to it by getting Jamie Collins, but believe it or not, we're going to take Robert Blanton right now. Our secondary is very weak. We really only have Jason Verrett as far as drafted players. We could get Vince Wilfork, but we already have Dan Williams in the middle, and he's a pretty good goal defensive tackle. And now we go to the legend round, and my choice is already made. I'm already handicapped since I have a running back. I love Quentin Portis, but we got to take Derek Brooks here. And our linebacking core just got that much stronger. Our front 7 in general in defense is going to be a force to be reckoned with. As you guys see, his top players include Ted Ginn Jr. And on the opening kickoff flashback, Ginn to the outside, picking up some blocks, and he's got speed. He is gone. Ted Ginn Jr. gonna beat the last defender into the end zone. Just straight line. Gone. Ted Ginn in 12 seconds scores a touchdown, already down just like that. So obviously that was not the way we were looking to start the game, but now Jared Hayne gets to come out on offense, so we get to see what the Hayne train can really do out here. Unfortunately, we didn't get the ball to anybody. We got sacked, bringing up a 3rd down and 16, but I saw something on the last play that I used to my advantage this time, and now we got Dominic Hickson in the open field. Hickson trying to outrun them all, jumping in the air, breaking tackles all the way to the 2-yard line, an 83-yard gain in the air. And I was looking for Hayne, but he kept on running into offensive lineman right there, else he probably would have been open as we get knocked down for a loss of 2. 3rd down and goal at the 4, and I can't hike the ball for some reason. I'm spamming the A button, but instead we got to take the delay of game. Now it's 3rd down and goal from the 9. A huge penalty and a huge overthrow by our quarterback, Austin Davis. That's a silver quarterback since we did not draft one, and it showed up right there as I see he's returning the kick, and thankfully, it wasn't Ted Ginn returning that one. But yeah, the silver quarterback really cost us because we probably have Vincent Jackson for a touchdown. The pass is accurate as Ted Ginn Jr. again making an impact in this game. This time in the passing game, using his elusiveness to get open. He's got Russell Wilson at the quarterback position, and he just threads the needle in there to Ginn Jr. for a nice little game. I thought we were there, and then the next play, Michael Floyd up the seams, gets the touchdown, and he is rocking and rolling on this team as Jared Hayne on the kick return. Of course, Hayne was a return star, especially on punt returns for the 49ers in the preseason, as we find Lance Moore on the outside, getting us a nice game near the end of the first quarter. Obviously, this is not the start we wanted, but you know, we have a lot of time left in this game to rebound, but we need to have some pass protection to help that out. We drafted like 4 or 5 offensive linemen to help that out, and this is not going to help either. An interception by the tiny Titan Kirksey, and now we're down 11 points, and he has ball at the end of the first quarter. He's just lofting it up deep in the double coverage. Probably should have been picked off there. But yeah, on that Kyle Rudolph interception, he had an option route to either take the curl or go to an out route. I figured he would go to the out route, and he went to the curl, and I just completely misread it, and I'm just struggling so badly in offense. But right now, so is he. 4th down and 17, up 11. He's going for it and doesn't get it. Why? I don't know. I guess it's just the way draft champions is. You can make those kind of decisions with not much repercussions since there's no leaderboards or anything like that, you know? So he does that, and he just blows it right there, because now we're right back in this one, you know, at the 29-yard line, and we get a touchdown and maybe a 2-point conversion. It's either a 4 or a 3-point game, you know, and we get ball coming out of half. Unfortunately, 3rd down and 9, an unblocked John Randall. That's not going to help out our cause as we take the 54-yard field goal, but we don't make the 54-yard field goal. That is just short. As you guys saw, we put pretty much full power on that. It's just our kicker just did not have the strength. As you guys see, Wilson just getting popped right now. I'm just sending frustration blitzes at this guy, and he cannot handle them, but he beats it on 3rd down to Mike Evans in the middle of the field, and there goes Evans almost into the end zone, but brought down at the 1-yard line. But it's all right, because on the next play, he's just going to shove it in there for a touchdown real quick, and we are down big right now. We are down 3-21 with no sign of life on the offensive end, and we haven't really ran the ball too much, which is really the one strength of our team. With Jared Hayne and even Christian Michaels at the running back position, we gotta start getting some running options going as we somehow get that pass complete. That wasn't really too smart of a pass, but at this point, down 3-21 in the 2-minute drill, we don't really have the running plays in our playbook right now. We're just throwing it to the open man, which is Kyle Rudolph, and it's working nicely on this drive, moving the ball to the 14-yard line. But now that we go to the running game in the red zone, it gets stuffed. Next play, running again with Michaels, and stuffed again. Michaels, 2 rushes for -3 yards in those last 2 plays. 3rd down and 13, going to the outside, and it's almost picked off on the Austin Davis overthrow, and once again we settle for the field goal. This time we actually make it, and now we are down 15 points near the end of the first half. And of course, with 12 seconds left, you got one chance to lob it up deep. Ted Ginn has been doing great for him, but he's going for a different man in double coverage, and it's actually going to be picked off by Jason Verrett. With 6 seconds left, we might have a chance to score, get at least a field goal, but that incompletion. Now we just gotta try to get a touchdown on this last play. Just gonna run the ball with Hayne. See what Hayne can do in the open field. Jared Hayne trying to spin away from 2 defenders, but that's asking too much from the Australian. And now he's back to start the 3rd quarter, returning the kick. 1 score, 1 touchdown, and it's back to a 1-possession game. Obviously, at some point, we need to get a 2-point conversion to keep that up, as we actually lose 2 yards on this screen pass. John Randall breaking it up with his user. 2nd down and 12, looking for Rudolph, but it's picked off by Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie. A Davis overthrow might be the dagger, and that's not the dagger. This play is going to be the dagger in the middle to Michael Floyd, and there he goes into the end zone, but he fumbles the ball. He showboated, and he fumbled because of that, and we get the recovery. Jason Verrett falls on top of it. Very next play in the middle of the field, that's Marquise Goodwin, the speedy man of the Buffalo Bills, going into the end zone for the touchdown. And like I mentioned, now that 2-point conversion to make it a 1-possession game does not happen, but what a change of events. It should be a 6-28 game, but he just got a little bit too cute and fumbled at like the half-yard line. But he's showing some resiliency. He could easily crumble after making that mistake, but as he's been doing all game long, just moving the ball with ease on our defense. He hits Ted Ginn Jr. to the outside. Russell Wilson's completion numbers aren't too hot, but his yardage numbers are definitely looking nice as he hits the running back out the backfield for a nice gain. As you guys see, Wilson with 9 for 15. Next play, going to the outside. He's got his man for a 1st down, and this is not what we need. He's moving the ball with such ease. He's about to get another touchdown. He throws in the middle of the field. He's got Mike Evans, but Mike Evans fumbles the ball. He ran too much hurry up on that drive, and just a bad break for him. Next play, Kyle Rudolph here on a slant route, and we're back in business. We get a touchdown. It's like, what, a 2-point game, out of nowhere, as we throw up the pass to Lance Moore, and he somehow comes down with it in traffic. The momentum is on our side, and we got to continue to ride it. I'm just running 4 verts right now, and it's working. Lance Moore in the middle of the field, moving it all the way into the red zone to the 7-yard line. A goal-to-go situation. It's only going to take 1 play from there to score. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown of the game. The PAT makes it a 2-point game. Remember, we were about to go down 6-28, but he fumbled the ball trying to showboat his Ted Ginn Jr., who already has a kick return touchdown, almost got his 2nd of the game. So all we got to do is not let up a touchdown. He throws it right at us, trying to put his hands in the cookie jar, and he actually got away with it right there. I don't know how. Near the end of the 3rd quarter, throwing it out the backfield, but Bruce Irvin breaks up the pass. That front 7's got to make a play for a 2nd down and 10. Russell Wilson rolling out, wide open man, but inaccurately throws out of bounds. That was wide open right there. Now it's 3rd down and 10 because of that misfire. Russell Wilson again rolling out a ton of time, but here comes the pressure, throwing it again, but it's broken up in coverage, and on 4th down, he is going for it. This is a huge play for our defense. chance to try to get this stop. He is throwing it under pressure, and it's picked off by Blanton. The epic music is on. We are about to complete the comeback. Only a field goal needed to give us the lead. And now as the fourth quarter starts, the clock is on our side. We could take our time on this drive. In fact, we might not even have to give him the ball. But first, we got to get it into field goal range, and Jared Hayne is helping out big time on the screen pass. Hayne up the middle, getting a gain of 2 yards. Of course, we missed a 54-yard field goal, so we need more yardage than this. We need to get a first down to feel safe about this field goal. 3rd down and 2, gonna run the ball with Michaels looking for the first, but we're stopped. We could try the field goal here, but we're going for it on 4th down. I know he's coming out in zone, so we're going to run a drag to Kyle Rudolph, thinking he'll get open, and he does. Wide open, Rudolph moves the chains. A gutsy play call pays off, and now we get to chew up more clock and potentially some of his timeouts as Vincent Jackson gets the catch. Keep in mind, a field goal wins this game whenever we need it, but we just don't want to give him the ball back with the way he's moving the ball, and our defense is Hayne in the flats for a new set of downs. Look at that chew clock. Tick-tock, under a minute to go. We fake hike, and now we snap it to Hayne up the middle, and Jared Hayne gets the first down, and now he's got to use his timeouts to preserve some clock. At this point right now, I'm okay with taking the field goal and going 3 and out, but he goes offside. The fake hike actually works, and we move to the 4-yard line. Again, he just randomly goes offside. What he's trying to do is let us score. Check it out. He comes out on prevent. He wants the ball back. We're not going to play his game. We're going to get down and force him to burn his timeout. With a 30-second shot clock, play clock here, we could just get down and give him about 10 seconds to score if we kick this field goal, but we're running play action on 3rd down. I gotta make sure I don't fumble this ball with Austin Davis. Do I get the touchdown here, though? It's wide open. I want to kill some clock. I don't want to fumble, and that indecision forces me to go out of bounds, stopping the clock and going for the field goal. This is for the lead, but that was an absolute disaster because now he has 34 seconds to work with. He only needs a field goal himself to win it. Ted Ginn Jr., who's been dangerous all game long, to the outside. Ginn using his speed, almost taking it all the way. We've made this comeback. We can't blow it now. 28 seconds left. You know he's going deep. Here comes the pressure. He's lofting it up, and it's picked off. What an interception by Robert Blanton over the receiver. Dual possession, and somehow our strong safety, who we drafted over 2 elites, gets the game-winning interception. The comeback is complete. The rage quit is in, and the victory is ours. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed that tremendous comeback. Subscribe for more, and I will catch you guys next time.